Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the NBA. So y'all check this out. Well, the conference finals are here, and it is what it is. So, it's gonna be good, I guess. So we're gonna talk the pros and the cons of what's went on, of what's coming forward, and what's went on so far. Now, I was pretty much, I don't like to say it, but a little bit wrong. You know what I'm saying? When it came to the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, I said before the playoffs that the Philadelphia 76ers and the Milwaukee Bucks will make noise. I said this about 2 or 3 months ago, right? That they're going to make noise in the playoffs because I knew that, Embiid would be healthy and the 76ers going to come around. And I telling you, Ilyasova and the other guy, I forget, Bertinelli, right? Those two dudes right there helped, okay, a lot, and will continue to help. I think Philadelphia needs to stay pat with what they got because they are definitely going to prove. Um, I wasn't really wrong to be honest because Philadelphia did raise hell. They lost to the Boston Celtics, okay. So, and the same thing with Milwaukee. Milwaukee was even able to take Boston 7 games. So they did raise hell. But I'm going to still say I was wrong about it because I actually thought Philadelphia would make it to the conference finals and deal with LeBron and them. And I didn't know that LeBron and them was going to beat them either. So because I thought Philadelphia was armed. They are armed. But it brings us to Boston. Okay? This is nothing less than phenomenal. Okay? With all the LA hate I'm bringing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't liking no Boston Celtics. This ain't happening. But there's been an occasion or two where, they get a slide because my homeboy, Paul Pierce, he would, you know what I'm saying? So, Paul Pierce, but, he wasn't getting as much love as he should have. But, okay, homeboy, dealing in Boston. And then I had to sneak and watch Reggie Rondo because Reggie Rondo was balling, okay? When you're a trainer, you like to see people that just actually see the floor and make everyone better around them. And that is his goal, right? And to be without a shot, be that productive at that particular time. We was talking about the big three at the time, but it was the big four for sure. But anyway, that was what was going down in Boston. But what's going on right now? The coaching job for Brad Stevens is ridiculously awesome. Okay. What they basically have is we have at all times 4 guys that can take people off the dribble, that can also make shots, right? And the one that ain't supposed to, Baines, is making them now, right? Everybody's able to create on their position. Give it down to Horford, shot clock down to about 7, give it down to Horford, he can create on the block. He can stretch, making threes. He can make a mid range. He has a drop step. He has a jump hook, right? So he's well rounded, okay? A little bit athletic, semi athletic, very smart. And you have all of these rookies that are just incredible. I mean, Tatum has just shown what his level is on it constantly. He had a little lull in the middle of the season and has come on strong, and he believes in himself. And we ain't got to talk about Brown. We got to talk about my man who make it. Oh man, what's his name right now? Forget his name. The guard believing in himself right now. It'll come to me, right? Everybody is believing in themselves right now, and it's a team effort and they're playing some serious D. Marcus Smart, one of the guys, just make plays. He just makes plays, defensive plays, constantly. Hounding somebody. It's hard to post up, and then he gonna post you up if you his size is smaller. They have it where they are definitely looking for the mismatch, and then they exploit it. Right? Then that mismatch will have to either do something about it. Can you stick this guy 1-on-1? If not, then you got a problem because that's when you're gonna have to double team, and then we move the ball, and the open man can make a shot, and if not, he can penetrate and create for others. It's a simple remedy. It's a simple formula, right? It's similar to San Antonio Spurs. It doesn't matter what night it's gonna be for somebody. It's not like let's prepare for what? For everybody, and it's just good to see. And the funny thing about it, when we talk about this, because now we're gonna get to Boston versus Cleveland. That's going to be a good series because Boston has nothing to lose. Uh, bottom line, you lost Hayward at the beginning of the season, which allowed these rookies to get these minutes and this confidence, of course, right? And then, but you lose Kyrie Irving, who's standing over there watching these boys, handle their business night in, night out in big situations, right? Over and over, right? So that's just a team that's not going to fear not even LeBron and his boys, right? And LeBron and his boys, this is their time. LeBron's handling his business right now. He's in GOAT conversations. I mean, this playoffs, he's done it again. Triple doubles, okay, massive ones, ending games, game-winning shots twice already. And and I think that Tyronn Lue, they're making some pretty good decisions on who to start in certain situations. I think a lot of coaches did some things in the playoffs. People would start getting benched and out of the rotation for this particular series. And I think that sometimes that's nothing. Some of the players need to get it in their head. Sometimes it's gonna happen. A matchup is a matchup, and we have to win. Sometimes you might not be a part of that. And it's happened to a few people in these playoffs, and just seeing what happens. You got to figure out. You got to adjust. I'm talking about the McConnells of the world getting put in the lineup in Philadelphia. Your Hood taken totally out of the lineup in Cleveland, out of the rotation. Some other players, it can happen. A matchup is a matchup, and you got to win. So when you talk Boston and Cleveland, it's gonna be a good series. I just think Cleveland gonna probably come through this one. But Boston's season is ridiculous. I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them. I kept thinking, well, this guy gonna miss this one. Rozier, that's who it is. They gonna miss this shot. This is too big for them, and it keeps not happening. Okay, it keeps not happening. Okay, because I was hoping that Philly beat them, and it kept not happening. I was hoping that Milwaukee beat them, and it kept not happening. Okay, they beat two great teams, and I don't know how much better Cleveland is than the two teams that they just beat. 1-7 and 1-6, and that was a healthy Milwaukee. Brogdon was back, right? Jabari Parker was about to start playing like Jabari Parker. It's another team that needs to stay pat. Don't panic. Let the boys play healthy a whole year, and you'll see what you got. The Eastern Conference is gonna be the bomb. But right now, I got Cleveland maybe in 7. And I wouldn't mind putting this uniform back right on. Wrong, and bringing us to the Western Conference for a second, right? Because it's only gonna be a second, man. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't go for LeBron, right? Because he's awesome, right? He ain't playing on my team. Just like I didn't go for Jordan. You know what I'm saying? You're awesome, and you ain't playing for my team, so I'm gonna let her hate them. But I know that they're awesome, right? So I don't normally go for LeBron, and I definitely ain't going for Boston ever. So we're at a problem because these dudes in the West, I ain't going for neither one of them, right? As much as Houston is, has a part in my heart, Houston, because the best player I ever seen, and I would take first. If I'm making a team, it's Hakeem Olajuwon. If I'm making a team, it begins with Hakeem. That simple. Period. Everybody, because he's going to dominate his position, no matter whoever you put over there. That's what I saw. That I didn't have nobody to tell me nothing. I saw it, and and he played in an era where there was some awesome centers, some of the greatest ever, and he dominated them just quietly. That's what happened, But no, Hakeem. Every team starts with him, with me. So the Rockets, Clutch City has a part in my heart. But James Harden and these rules that we got nowadays, and people knowing how to get fouled and 3-point shots being uncontested, right? So you're gonna have Houston versus Golden State. It's just a 3-point competition, right? I've been watching basketball too long to enjoy that. That's the problem. You gotta get old and grumpy. That's probably I'm just getting old and grumpy. That's all. Because it's like, listen, man, that's way too many 3-point shots. And listen, I've told you before, how can you defend them? You can't jump vertically. We talked about it. The dude can pump fake. You jump vertically, and he can take a step forward and jump into you. And it's like, wow, that's a great play. So what are you told to do? Do not jump. Just because he pump fake doesn't mean I could jump up 15 times if I jump vertically. What does that have to do with what you're doing? You got the ball. You should go around. Right? It's ridiculous. Well, how we see that. We're supposed to totally see that. A dude takes a 3-point shot and he's not shooting in his natural position, or, how he shoots. Right? Natural way he shoots. If he gets out of that, then he ain't supposed to be getting no foul. A dude's supposed to be able to jump up vertically. That he can't do that. So he can't come and contest, and his foot happens to get in the way because the guy has to land. So you can't contest hard. You can't close out really hard, can you? You got to stop and just stop about a meter, a yard from the guy, and put your hand in his face and hope for the best. So we're jumping uncontested 3-point shots from people that are in the gym 6 times a week. I'm not impressed by that. That's what this is about to be. I mean, it's cool. Golden State versus, Houston. Everybody on the court can shoot 3-point shots. Jamel McGee and your boy Capella, the only ones that ain't shooting no 3-point shots on the court, and everybody else shooting them. Really, that's all this is about to be. 30 3-point shots made a game in these games. And can't nobody defend them. There's nothing you can do. That's what the NBA has came to, right? And I told you before, if that we're gonna award people for 3-point shots that are uncontested, which is easy to do for a person that's shot a few times. You played a couple of years of basketball. Somebody let you out there just shoot, and they can't even really block them no more. How many 3-point shots get blocked? I'm not talking about the ones when it's like the shot clock is down to 1 and everybody know you're gonna shoot. I'm talking about a normal 3-point. They've never blocked because you can't. They've taken that away. So I'm really, really not impressed by that. I'm probably turning into a rant, but it's just how it is with that. So that series is indicative of what we've made the NBA come to. Now we got some of the greatest 3-point shooters that you want to see in the game. Now, ain't nobody trying to hate on no Steph Curry because he's shooting 4-point shots. He's shooting them off the dribble. He's doing incredible things, no doubt about it. Klay Thompson got the quickest release you ever want to see. Durant. First of all, I get my shot off anyway. I'm 6'11", and I got crossovers, and don't be coming out here if you're my height, first of all. And if you're not, then I'm shooting over you. Were you there when I just hit those 3 in a row? It's ridiculous, right? And everybody else is shooting wide open ones, right? Green and them. Ain't nobody guarding them anyway. So you just shoot, you at practice. So that ain't nothing. So they can shoot them good enough to make open with even Iguodala's 3-point shooting going up. I think, man, just everybody don't stick Iguodala. Remember the good old days? Now Iguodala hitting them. No, they luckily got Livingston because he's the only one. He just don't shoot them. Livingston's old school. I'm mid range, man, but he don't never miss no mid range, like ever. He ain't missing no mid range. So that Golden State's all right. They ready to just rock and roll. Now you talking Eric Gordon on Houston? He don't never miss one. Okay, Trevor Ariza, don't put him in the corner because he ain't. And Tucker's trying to hit him too. He out there for defense and he hitting his, right? And the worst ones are Harden and Chris Paul, and they gonna hit theirs. And if not, your ankles were broke anyway, so you didn't see what they did. So at the end of the day, the series is going to be good, and because Houston is the only team that you say has the firepower to hang with Golden State. That's the only element of this that's going to be exciting. Can somebody have the firepower and beat Golden State? You would think a defensive team or something like that might get with them. No, we're gonna go out here and outscore Golden State. So that's pretty something, something to watch. Cause like all this smack I'm talking, I will be watching both series. Mad because my teams didn't make it, but I'm gonna be watching. That's NBA for you, baby. Done with sports talk worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.